Water wets glass and spreads out in it because the adhesive forces between the liquid and the glass are stronger than the cohesive forces. So another example कि ग्लास के ऊपर पानी गिराएंगे तो ग्लास गीला हो जाएगा. Why? Because now the adhesive forces between water and glass are greater than cohesive forces between the molecules of water. So just see in this diagram, liquid wets this surface easily because the adhesive forces are greater than cohesive forces. So अगर liquid wet कर रहा है surface को तो that means जो adhesive forces stronger हैं. Adhesive forces means glass and water में forces they are stronger than cohesive forces between molecules of water. What can be said about the adhesive forces when जब नहीं कर रहा? In that case that means the cohesive forces are stronger than adhesive forces. अगर ग्लास को वैक्स कर दिया गया, पॉलिश कर दिया गया है, उस केस में लिक्विड इट विल फॉर्म स्फेरिकल शेप्स. तो ये वेट नहीं कर रहा सरफेस को. क्यों नहीं कर रहा? सपोज ये मरकरी के ड्रॉप्स हैं. सो मरकरी में कोहेसिव फोर्सेस आर स्ट्रॉन्गर देन एडहेसिव फोर्सेस, सो दे डू नॉट वेट द सरफेस. सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट एग्जाम्पल. सिमिलरली मेनिस्कस फॉर्मेशन, ये जो मेनिस्कस फॉर्मेशन है दिस इज ऑल्सो एक्सप्लेन ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ कोहेसिव एंड एडहेसिव फोर्सेस. सो इस केस में in case of mercury, here it is mercury, the adhesive forces they are weaker as compared to cohesive forces. mercury की cohesive forces are stronger as compared to adhesive between glass and mercury. so the जो meniscus की shape ऐसी है. water और glass के case में क्या हो रहा है कि जो adhesive forces they are stronger than cohesive forces. so liquid water confined in the tube has its surface concave shaped. So it has concave shape because it wets the surface and creep up the side. Mercury it has convex shape because the cohesive forces in the liquid tend to draw it into drop. So here cohesive forces are stronger, here adhesive forces are stronger. So the formation of meniscus is also explained on the basis of cohesive and adhesive forces. The curving of the liquid surface in a thin tube is due to competition between cohesive and adhesive forces. The meniscus of water is concave in glass tube because its addition to the glass is stronger than its cohesion for itself. The meniscus of mercury is convex in glass tube because its cohesion for itself is stronger than its addition for glass. So metallic bonds are stronger than metallic bonds are there in mercury and they are very stronger. Now another question is why mercury does not wet glass? Why mercury does not wet glass? Liquid water wet glass, mercury does not wet glass. Again this is explained on the basis of nature of cohesive and adhesive forces. So in we have already discussed that in mercury the cohesive forces are stronger as compared to adhesive forces between glass and mercury. So this is the reason that mercury does not wet glass. Cohesive and adhesive forces they play very important role. So water wets glass, mercury does not wet glass. Adhesive forces are greater than cohesive forces. The meniscus is U-shaped. Cohesive forces are greater than adhesive forces. The meniscus is curved downward where mercury contacts the glass. Now another topic, next topic now we are going to start is what is capillary action. So capillary action is also this is due to surface tension only. Now we are going to discuss, we are going to define what is capillary action. Spontaneous rising of a liquid in a narrow tube. अगर एक कोई narrow tube है, पतली tube है, उसमें rising of liquid, this is what we say is capillary action. Spontaneous rising of a liquid in a narrow tube. Liquid rises in the glass tube because adhesive forces overcome the force of gravity. So why liquid rises in the glass tube? Because adhesive forces, adhesive means between glass and water, glass and liquid, they overcome the force of gravity. So the tendency of liquid to rise up in narrow tube is called capillary action. This is due to phenomena of surface tension. So the tendency of liquid to rise in narrow tube, this is called capillary action. So the rise of liquid that wets a tube up the inside of a small diameter tube immersed in the liquid. The liquid creeps up the inside of the tube. This is due to adhesive forces. The smaller the diameter of the tube, the higher the liquid rise. जो कैपिलरी ट्यूब जितनी पतली होगी, जितना उसका डायमीटर कम होगा, उतना ही लिक्विड ज़्यादा राइज करेगा. Capillary action is the result of two forces working in conjunction, the cohesive and adhesive forces. Cohesive forces attract the molecule together. Adhesive forces attract the molecule on the edge to the tube's surface. So this capillary action, this is the result of these two forces working together, the cohesive force and the adhesive force. The adhesive forces pull the surface liquid up the inside of the tube, while the cohesive forces pull the interior liquid with it. So adhesive forces liquid को ऊपर pull कर रही हैं, cohesive forces नीचे वाले liquid को साथ में ऊपर pull कर रही हैं. The liquid rises up the tube until the force of gravity counteracts the capillary action forces. So ये liquid तब तक rise करता रहेगा जब तक कि उसका जो weight है, वेट की वजह से वो ग्रेविटी की फोर्स को बैलेंस नहीं कर लेता. सो द लिक्विड राइजेस अप द ट्यूब अंटिल द फोर्स ऑफ ग्रेविटी काउंटर एक्ट्स द कैपिलरी एक्शन फोर्सेस. सो कैपिलरी एक्शन इज द रिजल्ट ऑफ एडिशन एंड सरफेस टेंशन. Addition of water to the walls of a vessel is called an upward motion on the liquid at the edges and the result in a meniscus which turns upward. So क्या हो रहा है, एडिशन की वजह से ये एजेस पे वाटर ड्रॉप्स या लिक्विड के ड्रॉप्स ऊपर जा रहे हैं और ये मेनिस्कस फॉर्मेशन हो रही है. द सरफेस टेंशन एक्ट्स टू होल्ड द सरफेस इंटैक्ट. सो इंस्टेड ऑफ जस्ट द एजेस मूविंग अपवर्ड, सो बिकॉज ऑफ सरफेस टेंशन ये नहीं हो रहा कि खाली एजेस ही ऊपर जा रही हैं, द होल लिक्विड इज ड्रैग्ड अपवर्ड. द होल लिक्विड सरफेस इज ड्रैग्ड अपवर्ड. सो here 3 ट्यूब्स आर शोन. इसका डायमीटर सबसे ज़्यादा है, उससे इसका कम और सबसे कम इसका है. सो जितना डायमीटर कम होगा उतना लिक्विड ज़्यादा राइज करेगा. सो व्हाई विल द लिक्विड राइज हायर इन द स्मॉलर ट्यूब? वी विल सी. Capillary action occurs when the adhesion to the walls is stronger than the cohesive forces between the liquid molecules. The height to which the capillary action will take water in a uniform circular tube is limited by the surface tension, so acting around the circumference. So upward force, this is T into 2 pi r. So T is the surface tension, 2 pi r is the circumference of the tube, r is the radius. So we will see that smaller the radius, जितनी radius कम होगी उतनी ही height ज़्यादा होगी, उतना ज़्यादा liquid rise करेगा. So the upward force, this is balanced by surface tension T multiplied by 2 pi r. 2 pi r means total area, total circumference. So this is 2 pi r. So the height h to which the capillary action will lift water, it depends upon the weight of the water which the surface tension will lift. So we balance this upward force by the weight. So weight, this is rho g h pi r square. Rho is density of water, g is acceleration due to gravity, h is height, pi r square, r is radius, pi is constant. So we can find out height h comes out to be 2t upon rho r g. So the height to which the liquid can be lifted is given by this formula. So we will see that this r is inversely proportional to h and t is directly proportional to h. जितना t ज़्यादा है उतना h ज़्यादा होगा और जितना r कम होगा उतना h ज़्यादा होगा. मतलब कैपिलरी ट्यूब की रेडियस जितनी कम होगी, वो जितनी पतली होगी उतना h ज़्यादा होगा. सिंस इट इज़ वेट लिमिटेड, इट विल राइज हायर इन द स्मॉलर ट्यूब. सो जितनी पतली और जिसका डायमीटर और रेडियस कम होगा उतना ही लिक्विड ज़्यादा राइज करेगा. और h को निकालने का फॉर्मूला वी कैन यूज़ h इज़ 2t डिवाइड बाय रो आर जी. रो इज़ डेंसिटी, r इज़ रेडियस, g इज़ एक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रेविटी and T is surface tension. So this formula is also called ascent formula. This is a very important topic, that height of liquid in capillary tube height of liquid in capillary tube, it can be measured by this formula, and this formula is also called Ascent formula. Now after discussing capillary action and Ascent formula, let's study few examples of capillary action. कुछ examples capillary action के. The oil rises in cotton wick through small spaces between the thread which serve as capillary tube. Cotton wick में oil क्यों rise करता है उसके small pore में से, because the pores जो हैं वो thread के they act like capillary tubes. Bloating paper absorbing by capillary action. Bloating paper newspaper ink क्यों absorb करता है, क्योंकि उसके fine pores they act like capillary tubes. Water rises in plants up the leaves due to capillary action in the fine pores of fiber of wood. Water comes out of earthen vessel through small pores by capillary action. मिट्टी के बर्तन में से पानी बाहर क्यों आ रहा है, because of capillary action. Ink rises in fountain pen due to capillary action as the tip of the nib is split to act as capillary tube. We use a towel to dry our body after bath which soaks water due to capillary action. A sponge retain water is again due to capillary action. To avoid damping of mortar and bricks on account of rise of moisture by capillary action, damp proof materials are used in the foundation of building. Now after discussing few examples of capillary action, another topic is how you can measure this surface tension experimentally. Measurement of surface tension experimentally, there are different methods. Capillary rise method is there, ring tensiometer is there, drop weight method is there, but here we will discuss this capillary rise method. This is in your syllabus. Capillary rise method to measure surface tension. We have already discussed this formula, if you remember, the Ascent formula. Capillary rise method is nothing, this is same rise of liquid in capillary tube. We found the formula of H in previous slide. Now instead of H we can find T also using the same formula. You can find the value of T. So T will be given by R rho G H by 2. R is radius, rho is density, G acceleration due to gravity, and H is height of liquid in the tube. So the pressure exerted by a column of liquid is balanced by the hydrostatic pressure. This gives us one of the best ways to measure the surface tension of pure liquids and solution. So using this formula you can find the surface tension. So we say by using capillary rise method we can find the value of surface tension. So finally we summarize what we have studied so far. सबसे पहले surface tension हमने define की थी. So a substance resistance to an increase in its surface area. Energy required to increase the surface area of a liquid by a unit of area. It results from an imbalance of intermolecular forces, the cohesive forces between molecule. It is represented by gamma. It has units of energy upon area, that is joule upon meter square, or Newton upon meter, or dyne upon centimeter. These are different units of surface tension. It decreases with increased temperature. टेम्परेचर बढ़ने से surface tension कम हो जाती है. The molecules at the surface of this sample of liquid water are not surrounded by other water molecules. The molecules inside the sample are surrounded by other molecule. So surface वाले के ऊपर कुछ नहीं है. So that is why imbalance of force is there, and the stretched membrane and this top layer it behaves as stretched membrane.